Alright, welcome back everybody. Aesop Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our Chronicle and Liurnia of the Lakes for Elden Ring. And we're picking up where we left off with fighting Cowboy's Walkthrough Guide of Liurnia. I'm doing that now to fill out this Chronicle. I've gone through and done everything blind and didn't know what to do next, and so I'm following Fighting Cowboy's Guide now. So from we're in the city of Albernix, or the village, and we're gonna head east. Gotta go up this way. We gotta fight that dude up there. Depraved perfumer trousers. Probably not something I'm looking for. Doesn't sound like armor. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll grab this. Wanna hit this.
Please no, dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then, you're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus and Albinoric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
He's saying everybody there, including himself, is so shattered from what happened that he can't trust himself to do the right thing, and say he doesn't know how much worse he's going to get, maybe. And so he's giving this over. This is what they were looking for, I'm sure. He's giving this over to us for safekeeping.
And if you should meet the young Albinoric Latena, then please give it to her.
Okay. That's quite the charge. Where would this thing be at? No, it wouldn't be a spell. Oh, there it is. Okay, this one is the Dectus Medallion. This one here's the Haligtree Secret Medallion. Join medallions to operate Grand Lift of Rolled. Join medallions to operate Grand Lift of Dectus. Okay. Very interesting. Alrighty then, I'm going to pause you and find out what's next. Okay, this next part is interesting. If I can find my way there, it doesn't appear to be extremely difficult, it's just I've never done it. So, an ivory sickle. Interesting. Okay. So somewhere out here, there's a concrete bridge. I guess I'm staring at it. These guys seem like they're in a really bad way. It probably maybe seems a little bit merciless to you guys, or unthinking or callous, you know. I mean, we are just playing a video game, and I'm slaughtering these people. I see it as a mercy killing. I think these are shattered people that have seen unspeakable things, And in a real world context, this, of course, wouldn't be my choice. We would have ways of handling refugees and we could provide care. But in this context here, where we have nothing else to call in and it's just us, that's my call. These people look like they're half dead already, and they've been through hell. And then on top of that, they are aggressive. Maybe I should take care of that first. Okay. We can call our minions. I'm not going to yet. I keep saying minions. That's the actual name of one of our ashes. I'm still using the marionettes. I kind of like them. I don't need a cooperator, I don't think. We're going to give this a shot just with me and the summon. But there are dogs over here. It would be a smart move to kill them first. I can't quite tell if that's a drop off. I'm going to take a jump here. Oh, I was trying to find them. I was able to brute force them. I just traded with them. Crucible, not talisman. Let's... Okay. We gotta clear this area first. Who else are you guys firing at? Okay. There they go. Alright, let's check this thing out. Reduces damage and impact of headshots. More importantly, I'm interested in the lore. A talisman fashioned from a bony knot that embodies the aspects of various creatures, said to have grown on the human body long ago. Reduces damage and impact of headshots taken. A vestige of the crucible of primordial life. Born partially of devolution, it was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced. I wonder if this has any ties to, I think it's called the Great Tree. There was a great tree here before the Erd tree came down, and the Erd tree basically grew through the root system of that great tree. And that great tree is what was worshipped by or protected by the giants, I think. And when the Golden Order showed up, there was a war. That's one of the things that Godfrey was was enlisted for, basically, to be consort to Marika, was because he was a warrior. And Marika wanted the Golden Order to spread. And so she brought Godfrey in to slay all the enemies. I'm just now seeing this on my own, so I don't know what this is. Oh, another rune arc. Wow. I need to remember to use those during boss fights. I guess, if I'm understanding this correctly, they give huge bonuses for a period of time. And that's what their purpose is. All right. I'm going to put you on pause and see what's next. Okay. There is something that's kind of tucked away and almost hidden. Hard to find. Oh, I've been through it. It's this. Well, hold on. I'll have to put you on pause again. I have to watch further because I could have sworn he said this is where we get the second half of the medallion. Maybe now that I have the first half, oh, it's that girl that we got to give it to. Okay. Let me verify. That's what I'm guessing. Let me verify it with his guide. I will be right back. Okay. Well, I found out what soft cotton is used for. You can, I guess, consume that, and then you can fall further than usual, and it will mitigate that damage. So I think it was last episode. Maybe it was the episode before, but I think it was last one where I found some soft cotton, and I was talking about how I don't craft anything, and I was like, I don't even know what this is used for. But here we are going to talk to her.
I told the all-hearing brute already that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?
Show the secret medallion.
Oh. Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I've no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Liurnia, an Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me. The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Halig tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half.
Nice. So we're going to hear her request, but I think it's funny. Her wolf is named Wolf. That's what Lobo means.
Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erd Tree, in Castle Sol, on the mountaintops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold.
Well, that's a problem because it seems like this medallion is needed to access the Grand Lift of Rold, and so if the other half is after the Grand Lift of Rold, that's an issue for us.
Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo.
Yeah, it looks like that wolf died protecting her. Or it took a killing shot,
Call
like
upon
he's
me
dying.
when needed, and I will fight at your side.
That is super cool because I'm using archers right now. Do I have the faith? Required to call her. That's Paige Ashes. Oh, that's probably her right there. 74 faith, son of a gun. I would love to use her. But 74 faith is too much for this build. Ah, man, that's unfortunate. This Warhawk, I saw Fighting Cowboy using it. It's pretty good. But my marionettes I've been happy with them. They sit back and fire from range. I tank and soak up all the hate, so if things are working right, then they stay alive and continue plinking, and they hit pretty good. And then if they end up drawing aggro, then I get free shots in. So it's kind of a pick your poison sort of scenario. And I've really liked that. Okay, so I'm going to pause you and find out what is next. Okay, up next is Roundtable Tree. And there's gonna be a fight waiting for us here, so be ready for that. Great enemy felled. I was thrown off a little bit by how dark it was, and I was worried I was in a menu. So I tried to back out of a menu, and I got my camera all kind of wonky, and then he was on me. All right, we got the Clinging Bone. I think that's a fist weapon. And we have dialogue to go through. So let's start here. Oh, there's nobody here at the table. D is gone. That cleric is gone. So I'll start right here between the two statues. This is the dude right here that attacked us. And we're going to get all of his armor. So let's take a look at that and see if that's an upgrade for us. No, and I'm kind of happy that it's not, because I think we're starting to look like a member of the Golden Order. Yeah, all of this is actually a downgrade. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, interesting. Might be good for a spell sword build or something. Okay. Well, let's start knocking off dialogue. Do you have any dialogue? Offer bell, leave. Okay. And what about you?
I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the hold, Serenity. It is all that keeps your...
Okay. So that's the same thing that he said last time, so nothing new from him. I gotta come to him in a minute. All right. What about Rajier?
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
Talk.
Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
Yeah. This guy's turning into a tree. And I guess that's going to be a problem for us in the future. Okay. Leave. Did I just hear something down here? Nothing seems amiss. Okay, left side of the fireplace. Spirit attunement.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning? I can hear it from across the wing, past the Roundtable. The howling and wailing of spirits in fear of the curse. I can even hear the repulsive, twisted malice in itself.
Yeah, I've heard
you should
this.
Keep your distance. I know you're strong.
Okay, spirit tuning. Looks like we can upgrade again. So that's good. You are Warhawk Ashes +4. You are at a +4. And you are now at a +4. Okay. Those are the 3 that I want to give a shot. Oh, what about you? Do I have enough? Yes. Okay, so the wolves. Good deal.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arms then.
No conversation options. And nothing, no ability to upgrade. I need a class 5. And it's, am I getting this name right? Nephali.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know.
Okay. Okay, nothing in here. We'll head back upstairs. I believe this is also the wing that Fia is located in. Oh, she's gone. Okay, I didn't see that coming. She didn't give us any warning or nothing, not that I recall. Look at all this armor sitting around. Two Fingers room. Are you able to talk to them direct? Rapture. Okay.
You have returned. What is it? Now go forth.
All right. So then the last thing there is for us to do then is talk to Gideon.
Journey to the capital, Leyndell, to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring.
About Insha.
Oh, my apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore. Ah, yes. By way of apology, allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia. She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure.
Okay, we did that.
Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave. She knows the location.
Okay. And then Nepheli's despair.
Ah, you've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do?
What on earth?
The plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
I'm not sure if I absorbed all of what was said there, but I think the gist that I'm getting is that the tarnished are being baited. His suspicion is that the tarnished are being baited to act out or do something violent, which would then give justification to the backlash that she wants to unleash. And Nepheli is falling for that. I think that's what Gideon is saying. The ambition for Nepheli is vengeance, and he's saying that's going to be a problem for us because it plays right into their hands. So I don't know, though. It also sounds pretty cold-hearted of him in regards to her. So who's the good guy? Who's the bad guy here? It's a little uncertain at this point in time. But that's the gist of that's his perspective, as far as I heard it. And I don't know that I heard all that correctly. That was I would need to hear that a couple times and rather than just once live. All right. I'm going to pause it and see what's next. Okay. We're going to fight a boss. And there's like kind of it's not an exploit, but it is something of a trick that'll work on this guy. We're looking for the Manor Road. I might have to find it again. Because maybe I don't have it. I might have, yeah, I'm trying to say, as I'm working here, I'm not coming up with the right words. I need to look at his video again and find out where this road to the manor. Oh, there it is. Okay, so then I guess we're going right here. Okay, yeah, I know what we're doing now. Well, I have an idea. I still have to go find it myself. I haven't actually done this in practice. All right, we're going to go here. And we're going to go down here to memorize spell. And swap assassin's approach out for urgent heal. Yeah, let me make sure that's what he uses. Hold on just a second. Okay. Well, I don't have the heal spell. I have urgent heal. So this might not work the same way. But it is a holy spell, and that's supposed to be the key thing. So we're going to give this a shot. But there's a boss over here. This is a knight. No, it's not. Ah, Ichi, forgive me. These royal grounds were placed in our trust, but we stood no chance. Okay. I gotta find the section I'm looking for. This might be it. Whoa. Oh, there it is. All right. So, flask of wondrous physic, and then set up urgent heal. I'm just going to try it like this initially. Did it do anything to him? It didn't seem to do anything to him. I don't know if I'm getting a heal off. Okay, so that to me didn't seem to work. So I'm going to face him straight up. I'm going to give it one more try, because I don't know if I actually got that whole heal off. I might not need to be right up next to him. Okay, I can't really use my rooms as a marker because they're underground and further ahead than where the opening's at. Are there any ruins out there? No. Okay, finding this thing obviously is a little bit of a trouble for me. Whoops. Dang it. Just kind of getting sniped. I think this is the marker that he uses. He uses this archway right here. And there it is. Okay. So switch over. Go ahead and take that. Maybe I can get a decoy out here. Ow. Didn't seem to do anything. Tried to time it. Okay, poison. Yeah, I kind of knew whenever I missed him there that I was in a bad spot. Okay, well, we're going to face him kind of legitimately for the first time. Okay. Where's that archway at? What is that? That's not anything I want to tangle with right now. Okay, there's the archway. And he would go through here. Did I get him? Yes. It's not all that hard. It's it's not so much the boss. I think it's our guy. Look at all these arrows everywhere. It's our guy. And it's the spec that I'm following from that YouTube video I saw, The Last Sentinel. We hit real hard, we tank damage real well. Frozen Needle. Not equipment. Inventory. Go to the weapons. Ivory sickle. Sickle fashioned from ivory. Weapon carried by aged albinarics. These weapons are evidence of their dedication to the Halig tree, despite never having entered its presence. Its skill is quick step, skill prized by the crafty and fleet of foot. Perform a quick step maneuver that allows for circling around lock-on targets. Nice. Warhawk's Talon. Crystal sword. Sword fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for a human. Enwreathed with powerful magic, its attack scales with intelligence. The inscrutable crystallians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals unto the end. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator, who will carve for them new brethren. Spinning slash. Dexterity based. Sword of Night and Flame. Did I read this one? Storied sword and treasure of Caria Manor. One of the legendary armaments. Astrologers who preceded the sorcerers established themselves in mountaintops that nearly touched the sky and considered the fire giants their neighbors. Hold the sword level and prepare to cast a sorcery. Follow up with a normal attack to cast the Night Comet sorcery, or a strong attack to sweep forward with a burst of flames. Banished Knight. Troll's greatsword embedded with a blue glintstone. Weapon of the trolls in service to the royal family of Caria. Called into service when the queen invoked an oath they swore, the trolls are treated as true knights of Caria and fight arm in arm with their human comrades. I'm pretty sure that I've read that before. I hate whenever people use the term comrade. I mean, say compatriot or something. If any of you out there are communists and are offended by that, I don't care. I think communism is poison. I'm not going to denigrate you as an individual. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just throwing it out there that if I said something that offended you because you're like, hey man, communism, then I don't care if you're offended. We're against each other on this. A razor-thin piercing blade of ice forged by Ichi, the Carian royal blacksmith, can inflict frost upon enemies and launch its blade with a strong attack. The blade immediately regenerates. Interesting. That's what we just picked up. Impaling thrust. I said impaling, I think. Impaling thrust, skill that lets piercing armaments overcome enemy shields. Build power, then lunge forward for a strong thrust that pierces an enemy's guard. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, that's that for that one. Let's pause it and find out what's next. Okay. There's a couple things to do. So I put up markers like what he did, but I don't need this because I already got that. So we're going to go here. So I'm going to actually fast travel to right there. You got a horn. No, you don't. Oh, the other one did. All right, you got reinforcements around here? I don't see anything coming our way. So we will press on towards our objective. And we want to hit this invisible pathing ball. It's going to be a little bit harder for me because I don't have a sweeping weapon equipped. Might be able to put in the scythe. I think it has a sweep attack. This one does too, I just don't know what number it is. Gotcha. Ash of War, Hoarfrost Stomp. Now I guess this thing used to be the cat's meow, the bee's knees. But I'm pretty sure they nerfed it. So, not so much anymore. But now I'm going to go here. Get that off the map. We're gonna take on a night boss here. Somewhere up here. We gotta get down. Okay. Oh. Let's see, how did he do this? I recognize where I'm at, but I don't remember what he did. What's this? Class 3 Somber Smithing Stone, okay. There's the mausoleum. That's right, he went up here. Okay, let me run through this marker. This is a huge jump. I am certain I've spoken to that finger maiden before. Here's Bach. I should have gone to this grace site. He didn't have it uncovered though, so I didn't see the name. He had to travel here the way that we went, roughly. He didn't even have the place that I went to, actually. He had to start further away. But we will rest until, how much? 9,300, okay. Until nightfall. There should be a Knight's Cavalry up here. Yeah, there he is. Now, I thought we had beaten this guy already, so that's why I was looking to see if I had the weapon, but apparently not. Golly, I rolled right into that. Oh, I just missed you. traded. Where did you go? There you are. Oh, I thought he fell. Darn it. I thought he fell. Man. I had an opportunity for a double hit there. That's it for you. And we get Ash of War Giant Hunt and the Knight Rider Glaive. Now he equips that Knight Rider Glaive right away. We are improved at +4. 211, 137, 72, and 26. Here's the Knight Rider Glaive. 129. It's hard to know what this would do without upgrading it. It's got strength scaling of C. But he moves to it. He likes it. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with what I've got. Plus it's gold, so it fits good with our theme. Okay, we can push this to morning. What do we got now? About 15,000. That's close to halfway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push till morning. I'm going to put you on pause to find out what we do next, but I'm also going to go do a Field of Giants run and get another level. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay. So first let's level up. And we're going to do strength. So we're almost better than faith. And I'm going to want to switch scaling. And I found something out that kind of answered that question I had, I think. First of all, by plussing up here, we go from right armament of 448 to 450. And that's exactly actually what I'm talking about. Let's get out of here. Okay, so if I one-hand... Oh, darn it. Mm-hmm. Go away, go away, go away. One-hand it. And I go to status. Get the mouse going here. If I look over here, my right-hand armament attack power is at 290. If I swap this out, then, for my Uchikatana, which has holy damage. Now remember, I've been looking at this, and I was getting thrown off by that. But this number is combined, and whenever I look at status, it's combining to give me 372. So one-handed right now, as would be expected, the Uchikatana is better. So you would think, okay, is it better two-handed wise? Well, what does my colossal weapon do whenever I put it up two-handed? See, we're getting nerfed right now because we don't have the right strength requirements. But whenever you two-hand it, it halves the strength requirements, and so now we meet the strength requirements. And if we go to status, we've jumped all the way up to 450. And so again, that number being right over here. And so now if I switch to the Uchikatana, and I two-hand it, and I go to status, it's now doing 374. So this is how I believe I can go to a smith, I can change my Ash of War, which I don't want to do right now because my faith is currently 1 point higher than my strength. But eventually I'm going to want to change my alignment, what's it called, attunement of my Uchigatana over to heavy to scale with my strength, because this number is going to continue to pump up and this one's going to pretty much stay where it's at. And I just want to be careful that I'm not looking at this. I am instead checking my status. Is there a view I can switch there? I can switch view. And this is the number that matters. So what's the math here? Yeah, we're coming up on the end of this episode, but let's look at calculator, because I don't math well in public. 151 plus 151 plus 12 plus 59 equals 373. Okay, well, these are actually being rounded off then to the nearest whole number, but there's some decimal points involved, and it's actually 374. Okay, so that's where our numbers are coming from. But if I were to switch this over to strength scaling, once our strength starts outpacing faith, we should see a similar number, or it will get better. And then as strength scales up, we will outpace the sacred scaling. So I hope that all made sense, because that was a real serious question I had that I was like, I can't remember how this works. It's like I've seen videos on this, but I don't remember how it works. Okay. Let's switch back over to the colossal weapon. We're going to travel. I've already marked my map for the areas that he's talking about. We're going to hit this first. There's a caravan, and then we're going to hit this. He actually does a lot more, but he hits a camp that I've already hit. So I don't have to worry about that. He takes out some jellyfish to get the jellyfish shield. I've already done that. Don't need it. But I might want to farm some knights. They got the Lindale Knights over here, and they have good armor. Or the Cuckoo Knights, actually. Alright, we're looking for a caravan. Gave me bolts. Okay, there's the caravan. Can I take this mounted guy down before the caravan reaches me? We're gonna find out. All right, we're on a timer. Oh my gosh. You just got completely wrecked. Sliver of meat. All right, let's get this pillar of light off the map. All right, I know it's probably annoying to some of you, but I just really don't like horse combat, so I like to take everything on foot. If I'm going to do horse combat, I'm going to play Bannerlord. It's the opposite for me on that one. I really don't like non-horse combat. I love riding the horse in that one. What? What? Oh, that didn't go well. Alright, that's one. Don't have anybody coming after me. This guy looks like he's coming up. Dang it. Okay, that was just in time. Feels like a stagecoach robbery. Everybody's being fairly cooperative. Ah. Oh. Oh. Caught me by surprise by surviving that hit. Good on you, chap. Yeah. Oh, you didn't last as long as I thought you would. I thought he was going to give me trouble. What happened to your friend? It's an old quote from the demon that a warlock could summon in World of Warcraft. He had this Russian accent. He would cleave dudes, and then like if you were fighting multiple mobs, he had a scripted thing where he would sometimes say, after he just cleaved somebody in two, he would just sort of look in the other guy's direction and be like, "What happened to your friend?" Something like that. Okay. Oh yeah. I didn't loot the stagecoach. This is supposed to be a pretty good spell sword. Carrion Knight's sword. We'll look at that real quick. There it is. Switch display. Straight sword embedded with a blue glintstone, weapon of knights sworn to Carrion royalty. These knights' swords could serve as catalysts, letting them wield sorceress battle skills. Despite numbering fewer than 20, this power made them a match for even the champions of gold in battle. That's my side. Skill, Carrion grandeur. Carrion royal prestige embodied in a skill. Transform blade into a magical greatsword and swing it down. Can be charged to increase its power by up to 2 levels. So it's intellect based. I think Cowboy said it'll scale well with strength if you orient it that way. Okay, so now I need to get to point number 2, And in order to do that, it looks like I need to first go through this camp. I don't have to go all the way up to the top like I did before, but I do have to take these bottom guys out. Well, that's not what I want. I want to try my new marionettes out, since they've been scaled up. Well, I don't see the guy that was firing at me. Oh, I am going to have to go up top just to drop those dudes. I got you. I don't think I'm doing much damage to him. Seems like it's glancing off, actually. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. My marionettes are still firing. They distracted this guy. Alright, so cleared it. But again, I've already been up here. How do I get through here? There we go. Just make sure there's nothing I'm missing. We'll grab our loots and then move on. And I think it's a grace site. So it's really not even anything. I should already have it. You know, actually, where he put the marker at, I didn't immediately notice a grace site there. It's at like a little fork in the road. I started to say crossroads, but crossroads has 4 points. This is more of a Y. It's a fork in the road. Oh, I got the surcoat. Okay. Let's take a look at that surcoat. So, whoops. Re-equip that. Switch view. No. Switch display. There we go. So this is what I'm wearing. Godric Knight armor. Armor worn by knights loyal to Godric the Grafted. Its left breast is emblazoned with a two-headed war axe, an emblem of the golden lineage. The knights surely boasted of their strength in days long gone. And this is what we just got, the Cuckoo Surcoat. Armor worn by Raya Lucaria Academy soldiers. So these are not Renala's people, these are the Academy. The surcoat depicts twin cuckoos peering into a flourishing mass of glintstone. To a glintstone sorcerer, the body is a transient thing. The cuckoo alone knows its insignificance, yet watches over it all the same. So, not as good as what I'm wearing, and does not look as correct for what I'm going for either. Let's take the light off. It looks nice, though. But we'll stick with the gold and green. Gold and green. All right, so there's where the jellyfish shield is at. It's a great shield. I have it. Not currently using it because A, I hate the way it looks. I don't know if hate's a strong word, but I'm not the biggest fan. And B, I have to two-hand this weapon right now to be effective. So I prefer the brass shield still. It's a medium shield. But I guess we're wanting to go up into here. And there's supposed to be a site of grace. Now this actually is a part I haven't watched on the video yet. So let's pause you for right now. I'll try to get to where I think is safe. Usually something near a cliff. Let's just park right here. Okay, I will pause you now and I'll watch his video. Okay, we're actually right next to it. It's, there it is. We'll pick up this, what are they called? Rune stones? Golden rune. Okay, so I did already have it. All right, well, that's where we're going to end this episode. We'll pick it up again. Just so you know what's going on here, he is attacking this entire western strip of land. And even though that's a relatively small strip of land, it's like a beachhead, I guess. That's what it reminds me of. It's a pretty narrow strip of land, but it's packed. There's a ton of stuff in here. So we definitely want to get that knocked out before we close this Chronicle on Liurnia. And I think maybe next episode might knock it all out, but with the way that he's indicating things, I don't know. We'll see. I have done some of this already. So anyway, just letting you know, that's what we're looking at. Okay. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by this channel. I hope you like what you saw. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues.